everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. You've reached Chris Loves Lux, and today it's another perfume haul, y'all. I have 11 perfumes to show you, or fragrances I should say, to show you. Yeah, I went a little buck wild and I tried to calm down, but anyway, I'm not even going to try to make an excuse. I'm not making no excuse, y'all. It is what it is. You know, I like to smell good no matter what time of the day, year it is. I like it. I buy it. It just is what it is. So I have my iPad right here with me with all the notes for each one of them. Now, you guys know from my previous hauls, I am not a expert at it. I am one that just loves fragrances, and I love watching fragrance videos. You guys already know that. I've already mentioned to you several of my favorite channels. My fragrance twin, it appears to be Sheree Lewis here on YouTube. I'll link her channel below. Whenever she pretty much says she likes something, we both love tuberose, we both like rose fragrances, etc. Most of the time, I would say 95% of the time, when she says she likes something and she really like it and she uses the term good, then I'm like, I still sample it because it's good to sample it most of the time, unless the price is really low, and then I'll just blind buy it. But other than that, we pretty much on point. There's very little, I can't remember a fragrance she recommended that she really loved that I didn't love, right? I also watch AI the Great. I will link her channel below. I watch Karina Waldron. Who else? I watch Simply Aisha. She has such a calming spirit. There's several of them that I watch, right? But anyway, so some of these, because you know how I am, I'm gonna blame it on them because I don't like taking full accountability for my purchases. Anywho, let's jump into it. It's springtime, right? Spring, summer is coming, it's here. Well, spring is here, summer's coming, and I like strong scents. I like oud, I like spicy, woody, not too woody, but you know, amber. I like some sandalwood. I love rose. I love tuberose, as long as it's not old lady smelling. I like different fragrances. I like jasmine, I like lily, etc. But anyway, let's get into this because I don't want this to be too long of a video. But so some of these are blind buys, and if they are, I'm going to tell you that they were a blind buy, and where I got them from. Okay, if I can remember, right? Because you know your girl just be clicking add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. But anyway, the first purchase I want to talk about is La Matrice. I'm jacking that all up, but this one here by Dolce Gabbana. So I've seen this come up on several influencers videos about it being a nice clean scent for the summer. It's fruity, y'all. Y'all have to be okay with fruity, and I'm not always okay with fruity. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. It has to be done very well. I'm a floral type of person, floral, wood, oud, stuff like that, you know. So I bought it because, and I bought it blind buy at that, right? I was like, okay, it was $30, $33, something like that. I'm trying to remember. I forgot. I'll put in the description box where I got it from. It was a discount site because I surely wasn't paying full price for it, or even 20% off for it. It was deeply discounted. But anyway, here it is. I did spray it already. It has top notes is kiwi, rhubarb, pink pepper. I think it was the pink pepper because when I sprayed it, I said, ooh, and your girl likes pepper. Watermelon, jasmine, and the middle notes, base notes is lemon tree, musk, and sandalwood. I think the musk and the sandalwood kind of grounds it somewhat because I'm not into the kiwi and the watermelon. But once it dries down, it's not crazy fruity or anything. I liked it. I think it'll come out really nice in the summertime when it's real hot outside. I'll probably smell, you know, really delicioso. So I can't wait to try it in the summer. But this is La Imperatrice by Dolce Gabbana. I'm gonna put the box to the side. Next up, I don't even have this in my collection. You guys are probably shocked that I don't. I probably did many years ago, but this one right here, I'm gonna show you the bottle, and this is Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. I think I had this a long time ago, and it took its course, but I want some clean scents because I am so, one day I'll show you my fragrance collection, but I have purchased a lot of fragrances since the beginning of the year, and I mean a lot. All right, I don't even want to tell you how many, but I am stuck on dark, sultry, sexy type smells, right? And I'm like, ooh, you can't wear Oud Satin Mood in the middle of August, you know? And I have the X straight version, so I'm like, oh hell no, I cannot keep wearing that. So I needed something that was refreshing. I take a lot of showers in the summer because I don't like to be hot, so I needed something that can only last, if it only lasts 5-6 hours, I'm good with that because most of the time I'm taking another shower before the end of the day anyway. And this is Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. The top notes are lemon, apple, cedar, bellflower. Middle notes, bamboo, jasmine, white rose. And the base notes is cedar, musk, and amber. So, glad to have this back in my collection. This is only a 1.6. I won't get it. I won't, unless I overspray it, which I probably will because I overspray everything. It's gonna be good, y'all. This will be good, light scent. I'm going to, even if I'm working out or if I want to spray something on my morning walk or something like that, this will be what I reach for. Not to go out and stuff like that. I'm not reaching for either one of the last two to go out in. Okay. All right. Next one. And this one I am blaming on Sheree because Sheree was like, oh, I take this on vacation with me, yada, yada, yada. I'm not talking about Soleil Blanc because I already had that, right? That's a winner by Tom Ford. No, this one here was a blind buy because of Sheree, okay? She be getting me spend a lot of money, y'all. I'm telling you. Watch her channel, but have your wallet ready. And this is Escada Miami Blossom. She just said, I'm telling you, and she put a serious dent in it, and she was like, this screams summertime for her, and it's on the very affordable side, so you don't have to worry about breaking the bank like you would for Soleil Blanc or other maybe Tom Ford or Parfums de Marly fragrances. But this baby right here, it has top notes of watermelon, blueberry, and orange. Middle notes of pineapple, and let me tell you, my skin picks up the pineapple. Okay, it has jasmine and tuberose in the middle. You guys, I love tuberose. Okay, base notes is ambroxan. I'm probably saying that right or wrong. Sandalwood and musk. Yeah. So my skin definitely picked up picks up the tuberose, but it does pick up that pineapple. Even my daughter was kind of like, I said, "Ooh, smell this." She was like, "That smell like pineapple. I can see it from here." And I thought it was because she saw the pineapple on the actual bottle, but no, she actually was like, "I smell pineapple," and she turned off by fruity fragrances. So she's a floral fragrance type of girl. So, but yeah, so I'm happy to have this. It was not expensive. I do not remember the price, but I will link again down in the comments where I purchased each of them, what I paid for it, and if it is an affiliate link, I will let you guys know by putting an asterisk next to it. All right, so that one is Escada Miami Blossom. Next one I've had a sample of forever, wore it on occasion, then forgot about it. Then who was I watching? Oh, it was Sheree. Blaming her again. She was like, "Oh, this is so great for the summer." And I'm like, I haven't worn this in so long, and I have a nice size sample of it, right? I guess you could call it a decant of it. So I was like, let me wear it again. So I wore it around the house because it's not hot out, but I wore it around the house anyway because I wanted to see, is it really full bottle worthy, because I never bought the full bottle before, right? Then it hit me. Oh my gosh, probably like 2 hours into the wear, I'm like, ooh. Oh yeah, I should get a full bottle of this one because one, I oversprayed it like a champ, okay? So it was powerful. My little scent bubble was rocking while I was working from home, right? But then I said, no, I need a full bottle of this because I can see myself really wearing this a lot. This could be my going to the mall fragrance, and since y'all know how much I be in the mall, so you know I wear it almost every day. And this is, and I got the 3.4, y'all. You don't get anything this big if you have a lot of fragrances, because this was very much unnecessary to get this big ass bottle. But anyway, I got Dylan Blue. The top notes is Granny Smith apple, black currant, clover. Middle notes is peach, rose hip, rose, jasmine. Base notes is musk, white woods, patchouli. I like this. And like I said, I've had the decant forever, right? And it never dawned on me to pick it back up, because when you have a lot, you forget about it. But now I'm like, now that my taste has evolved and everything, I think last time when I wore it, I just wasn't ready for a scent like this, especially with the patchouli, right? Because I wasn't always a patchouli lover. Now I love it, but before I didn't. Dylan Blue by Versace. And look at, you can't help but look at the bottle, right? The bottle is amazing. Okay. Next one, look, I think this, I have this and one more that I'm blaming on Sheree. But anyway, this one here, if you watch Sheree's channel, she told a lovely story about being at, I think it was lunch or brunch or dinner with her husband, I should say, and she smelled somebody to the point where they smelled so good, she got up and went and asked the woman what she was wearing. And I can appreciate that, right? Because it's good to let people know that they smell good or look good or whatever, but that the woman told the truth about what she had on. Because some people, they like to hog it, like they won't want to share their greatness or something, like anyway. And that scent is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga, right? I didn't go crazy and get the big one because this was a blind buy purchase, and Sheree specifically said, she's not a proponent of blind buys, but she said you do need to smell this one first. But because she's my twin, when it comes to fragrances, I said, nope, I'm going to go ahead and buy the bottle instead of trying to get my hands on a decant or a sample. So I went ahead, bit the bullet. I bought the 1.6 fluid ounces, and I wish I got the 3.4. This was one of the first ones in my box. I pulled it out. I was like, oh my God, let me smell it. And I was like, oh God, I should have got the big one, because I just tend to like go big, go home type of, but don't follow me when it comes to that, because I have way too many. Oh my God, that smells good. Sheree, boo, thank you, lovely. Because this one right here, I can tell you right now, I will need another bottle of this, because one, I keep hearing that I heard some people say that they think it's being discontinued, and this cannot be not in my collection, but this is a winner. The top note is mint. The middle note is rose, carnation, and cannabis. No, you're not gonna walk around smelling like cannabis. You're not gonna walk around smelling like weed unless you're smoking it. No, you're not gonna smell like that, okay? The base note is vetiver and amber. And baby, the blend on this, I was like, oh, is that what we're doing today? Oh no, this is a winner. Definitely worth a bottle. I'm not going to ever tell anybody you can blind buy anything, because to each his own, right? Me personally, I always look at it. I blind buy, I don't like it, I can put it on my car and keep it moving, right? That's me though, right? But I do recommend that you get a sample of this baby. It is unique. but it is delicious. It is very good. All right. Next one, I'm not blaming on Sheree, okay? But I do like other fragrances from this brand, so I wanted to expand my collection when it comes to Narciso Rodriguez. So I did purchase Narciso Rouge. It comes in this great red box. I love red box. Red. But anyway, I did get a small bottle. This is the 1.6. It is powdery. You have to be okay with that. And you know, Narciso Rodriguez is good with the musk. So it's musk. And if you don't like musk, stay the hell away from the whole line. Okay. The top note is iris and Bulgarian rose. The middle note is musk, tuberose, orange blossom. And that combination right there. Then the base note is tonka bean, vanilla, white cedar, sandalwood, and vetiver. This baby right here, it is sexy to me. This one right here gives me sexy. Okay, so I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I didn't go crazy and get the 3 point something else, because how many of the big fragrances do I need? Literally, y'all, I think I might be in the 90s right now with the amount of fragrance that I have, not including what's in my cart at Sephora for the Rouge sale, right? The VIB sale. So this one right here, love it. Love it. All right, next one. I've been wanting to put in my collection, but I did not want to pay the price. Why? Because everybody that has this next fragrance says you're only going to get 3-4 hours out of it before it just becomes a skin scent. And I am not okay with paying this kind of money for it to be somebody's skin scent. Okay. So, I was able to contact a cosmetic company store in New Jersey that actually had this fragrance in the 3.4 ounce. So I was kind of like, she was like, but it's 50% off. I was like, all right, then ship it to me, boo. And so I don't have to, and it was an hour away, so I didn't drive to get it. I just had her ship it to me because I would have paid the shipping fee in gas money. So, and that is, don't drop this, Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Yes, I got it 50% off. And it is a cherry bomb. It is a cherry bomb. I wore this the other day. I mixed it with Feb Delicios from Maison Christian Dior line. And it lasted with no problem, right? And that's only because Feb's gonna last you for hours, right? But this right here is a cherry bomb, but it doesn't last, right? So I didn't want to spend this size bottle is out of control. And the smaller one I think is $250 or $350. For the small 1.7, for it to last 3-4 hours, I wasn't doing it, Tom. But for here, I will do it. So, Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Okay, and just so you know, the top note is sour cherry, bitter almond, and liqueur. Right? Then the middle note is sour cherry again, which is why it's a cherry bomb, plum, Turkish rose, and jasmine. Base note, tonka bean, vanilla, cinnamon, benzoin, cedar, vetiver, patchouli, etc. It goes on and cloves. It is good. It just doesn't last. So if you were going out for at night, you might be able to just wear this and be good, right? Because you're not going to be out that long, right? But if you plan on trying to get a whole day out of it, it's not going to happen unless you mix it with something. That I can guarantee you. My next one is something that took some time for me to get used to. I first purchased it as a decant from my Royalty Scents collection. It took me, it smells good. It took me some getting used to. At first I wasn't in love. But then as I wore it, and then it's not the opening, but at that dry down, I was like, oh, I think I need that in my arsenal, right? And that one is, this one I should say is Tom Ford Rose Prick. It took me a minute, y'all. You know, I was like, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I smelled it at Nordstrom's and I said, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. And then I said, you know what? I probably need to play with it. I probably need the right temperature, the right this, the right. So I said, let me get it in my Royalty Scents prescription. So I did. And subscription, not prescription. And I did. So I liked it. And then I started to like it a lot. So now I have a full bottle of it. And well worth the money. Tom Ford Rose Prick. I mixed this, and if you follow me on Instagram, you saw me post. Thanks to Sheree, she mentioned mixing this with Oud Satin Mood, even though I have the straight version, so it's a little bit stronger than the regular Oud Satin Mood. But I mixed them together the other day, and it was cold outside, like 30-degree cold, and it was just smelling all through my mask and everything. I just felt so sexy with it on, even though I was only at ShopRite. But love it. Love Tom Ford's Rose Prick. Highly suggested, but definitely not blind buy. You cannot blind. First of all, it's $250. Don't blind buy anything for no $250, right? You need to wear it like I did and play with it to see if you really are going to enjoy it. Tom Ford Rose Prick. Next one. Did I go over the notes? I did not go over the notes. I'm sorry. Just so you know, Szechuan pepper and turmeric are at the top. And that is what turned me off. And I like pepper, but that turmeric turned me off in the opening. But then that middle, it has May rose, Bulgarian rose, and Turkish rose. The base notes is patchouli and tonka bean. So by the time you get to that dry down, it's totally different from the opening. I just want to point that one out. Next up, multiple influencers, Sheree, Karina, have mentioned this baby right here. And this is by Navidus Parfums. I think their collaboration with Big Beard Business, who's also here on YouTube. And it is Idola. Yes, I love the fact that it comes in this beautiful case. It is another rose fragrance. It is hella heavy, by the way. But this baby right here is another. It is rose. It's done very well. And I love rose, y'all. It's done very well. In here, you have the opening is Italian Mandarin, orange, bergamot, middle notes, French rose, Bulgarian rose, jasmine, and peach. Base notes are vanilla, cedar, patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. It is delicious. Literally, I started salivating like, oh, I'm gonna smell delicious. It is a sexy rose. Definitely something I would wear on date night, or just out at night. I will wear it. I will wear this during the day too. I love smelling good. For me, it doesn't really matter when, but this is something that I'm so happy that I finally took the plunge. At first, I was just like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. And this was a blind buy, an expensive one, because I think I paid $150 for it. But so many people, and I love rose, and that's really what got me to say, okay, I love rose. It kept coming up in people's favorites. It kept coming up in recommendation videos. I went ahead and did, and I'm happy that I did. I am so happy that I did. Okay, and I love this box, so I'm happy to have this one. Okay, so we down to the last two, y'all. Right? How long is the video? The video's already at 25 minutes. All right. So this one right here, I smelled when I was on my birthday shopping spree, and I was in Neiman's, and I was at I have an SA there that's at the fragrance at the MFK counter, and he actually works Tom Ford, MFK, all of the different fragrances. So he had all different kinds lined up for me. And I think that day is the day I bought the straight of the Blue Satin Mood. Yeah, and I got a couple other things, but anyway, I smelled this. He gave me a sample of what I'm about to show you for me to play with before I purchased it, right? Because that tends to be what I do. You get an essay, you get samples. He gave me a whole lot of different samples when I left that day, just to make my list longer with what I'm gonna go get, right? But this one right here, also, I wasn't sold at the sample, and I played with it. I was like, no, this is really good, but do I really need something so coconut heavy? I already have Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford, but then it was lasting on my skin. So I said, okay. So then I started looking at YouTube videos. I saw AI the Great's video on this particular scent. I saw a Sheree, I think she did a video on it. And then I saw, I forgot the other influencer. And I said, you know what? I'm already sampling it. I know I like it, and I'm going to regret it if the summer comes and I don't have it in my collection and I run out of the sample. So anyway, having said all of that, it's this baby right here. First of all, I love the packaging of Tiziana Terenzi's fragrances. This is my first Tiziana Terenzi purchase. Okay. Comes with the whole packet. It's an experience, right? And it's heavy. But here is the fragrance. Did Pam, if you're watching this, did you do a video on this too? I was searching, I was looking for so long, because y'all, I didn't want to spend the money, because you guys know, I already spent a lot of money, but I was like, okay, how many more fragrances are you going to get? Make sure you really want this one. But because I spent so much time thinking about it, told me you need to get the fragrance and knock it off. So I did, and it's Andromeda. And I'm so happy that I did, y'all. I'm happy. When I got it and I sprayed it and just the whole experience, I'm very happy. First of all, can we say something about this cap? And you guys know I like gold. I like bling, period. But the white and the gold together is really going to set my whole space off. Loving this one. So that got me on my Tiziana Terenzi haul, the beginning of the haul. So then I want to say I was watching AI the Great's, one of her videos on Tiziana Terenzi. Specifically, it might have just been her collection video. I forget, because literally I watch her videos. Every time she drops a video, I watch it. Every time Sheree drops a video, I watch it. Every time Karina, like literally, you know how you get the notification bell? You be like, okay, stop what you doing. Let's watch. And then you can keep going, right? So this last one here is a whole experience. Oh, that influencer. Let me tell you what's in this one first. See, I'm want to get to the next one so bad. Andromeda, Ylang Ylang, Water Jasmine, Bergamot, and Grass is in the top note, right? And the grass is what I pick up first on my skin, and I don't like those earthy green type scents to linger on my skin because it turns different for me. But then the middle note is peach, pear blossom, lily, heliotrope, Damascus rose. Base notes: cashmere, wood, ebony, coconut, tonka bean, amber, sugar, and vanilla. And the coconut ends up being what stays with me. The coconut stays, the amber stays, and the rose lingers slightly, right? So I'm definitely feeling that one. Okay, now I can get to the encore, and that's this baby right here. Let's take a minute for this. Y'all see the light? Do you see the light? It's a whole experience. Let me break it down for you. Look at that. Look at that. So this bad boy right here is all gold. When I opened it, I said, well, damn, now I don't even want to use it. I'm going to use it though. I paid so much money not to. But this is Tibet by Tiziana Terenzi. Top note is a green note. It's bergamot. So it's got that citrus pop, and I'm not a citrus person, but if it's in an opening, I'm okay, right? Because in the middle notes, now you get into the peach, the floral notes, sand and coconut. Y'all, sand. So it just screams summer, right? Base notes, musk, cotton candy, woody notes, vanilla, and amber. That's in the base note. This is roll back, eyes roll back in your head good. I love the whole presentation. It was an experience, right? Bottom line, it is an experience. The box is an experience within itself, right? I mean, you paying for the experience though. But this right here, I love it. Even when I showed it to my daughter, she was kind of like, really, Mom? The box got to light up? I say, the box lights up. The box lights up. Yes, I love it. I love it. Those are all, this is all of my fragrances that I hauled, you know, probably in the last, since my last haul, which was for my birthday, which was like a month ago. So this is what I've added to my collection. Eventually one day, like I said, we'll do a collection video. It will probably be in pieces though, because I don't want the video to be too long. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about any of these fragrances. Do you have them? Do you not have them? Are some on your wish list? Are some on your I'm never gonna buy list? Let me know in the comments. I am really enjoying my fragrance journey. I am starting to go in depth into understanding and listening, or smelling, I should say, my skin and what it reacts better to, you know. So I'm eager for the summertime to really play. I didn't really layer before. I kind of just straight oversprayed whatever fragrance I had, and now I'm getting into, okay, let me just spray a little of this with it and see how the chemistry, or how it works with my body's chemistry. I have to say though, I am having a good old time, right? So let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, anything tickling your fancy in this haul. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button, become a part of the ChrisLuvsLux family. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that when I upload, you are notified. Head over to IG and follow me at ChrisLuvsLux. But the most important thing I want everyone to do is to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye guys.